Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's time for more Victoria 3. I'm your Leo Skelvin. I think this is actually the first time you guys will have seen this, although not the first time I've recorded with it. I have gotten two UI mods to help me out here. Is it now? This one? There we are. The first is extra top bar info, and the second will be GDP ownership. Yeah. So that will hopefully help us a little bit going forward. It also has been like a week, admittedly, since I recorded this, so I'm a little bit off on where I left off. And I'm deeply concerned because I have full gold reserves and plus 80k. I'm like, well, I definitely shouldn't have that. Maybe, as I say, at least, yeah, it's in part because I wasn't constructing anything. So we'll work on that. Get some government admin buildings, maybe? No. Probably shouldn't. At least not there. Government admin here would be good, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna let things build. Okay, it does actually look like I'm kind of okay on my taxation capacity everywhere. So that's good. Minus 10% in La Pez. I assume that's probably because... I forget where La Pez is. I was going to say, though, I assume that's probably related to... frig. Why can I not find La Pez? I swear that's in Bolivia. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I managed to miss that state every single time. Oh no, they do actually need... like a couple of government admin buildings here. What do you know? Alright. Good enough. And then the rest I'm just going to build here because I know I'll need them. Alright. Well, yeah, it's fine. Okay, we gotta keep building. Gotta keep going. One thing I did do, I think, just between episodes right before I started recording, or no, I didn't. Right, I meant to, but then I totally got sidetracked looking at other things because I'm like, here we are. Open hearth process for our steel mills. That should help a lot. Yeah. Good. That's a lot of extra steel. Alright. Which also helps our iron mines and our capacity to build them. Human rights is unlocked. Excellent. So, the trade unionists have a humanitarian. I really kind of want to try and rush that. We're going to see how well wealth voting goes over. Yeah, looks like it's going over okay. Alright. This is way more government administration than I need, but that's fine, honestly. In the grand scheme of things. I have a lot of gold reserves to blow through, and I really should just, you know, bite the bullet and do it. And besides, yeah, I am on laissez-faire, so I can always kind of afford to run a deficit because, you know, I'm privatizing everything I build, right? 139 nationally owned buildings. Yeah, okay, maybe not. I'm trying to privatize everything I can. Nobody said it was easy, though. But I'll try. Alright. Brazilians are mass migrant. Not exactly who I expected, but sure. Life in Brazil ain't so good, is it? Actually, only like off by 3. Nah. This is the thing. I've got to try and work on my standard of living if I can. Left society alone. Yeah, we're doing corporatism. Like, we got mutual funds, commercialized agriculture. I know I need pan-nationalism still, but, like, unfortunately, forming a new nation doesn't really get me a whole lot, so even though I want to do it and it's like a goal, I recognize I can just kind of put it off. So, I am. Yeah, I'm hoping wealth voting will actually empower the trade unions a bit more, but I'm not sure if it will. You know? I don't know. Like, we do have a decent set of engineers who... No, none of them look like... Oh, Okay, a couple every now and again look like they might just be able to. Yeah. Alright. We'll see. Okay. I don't know, maybe I feel like I should bail on wealth voting and honestly go for... Well, who will oppose multiculturalism right now? Like, a decent number of people, including the intelligentsia, who I'll need in government to even make it functional, I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, it's rather difficult. And, yeah, that is actually not quite functional anymore. God damn. So, who's here that I can theoretically enact? Okay, a positivist actually could work for me. Because that changes their stance on distribution of power. Like, I could do a technocracy. I don't know, that feels like a weird way to go around it, but... I mean, it would, like, redistribute some power for sure. I don't know. It's one of the few things I can think of. Alright, we apparently stopped building things. Good. Glad to hear it. Wow, you guys managed to turn that around real freaking quick, didn't you? Good job. Alright. Let's get some more... Oh, no, wait. It's not that. It's because I'm not building anything, right? I've got to remember that if I'm not building anything, my entire economy collapses. Because that's life. Alright, tools are acceptable. Engines could use a little more for sure. Paper looking pretty good. Alright. And yeah. So I do have steel railway cars. I just want to check. I am on steel railways, right? I am not. I thought for a moment there when I was scrolling through this, I saw the experimental trains. O city of plenty, the party shall never end. Yeah. Let's have them produce transit, which should also improve our standard of living. Add benefit. How's our urban centers doing? Yeah, still just on market squares, gas street lights, that's fine. But yeah, so that should be good. Providing enough transit for the people. Yeah, I have access to so much oil. But it's like, I don't need it yet. And I question how long until I do actually need it. Yeah, I'm interested to see how wealth voting will do here. It might be good, it might be bad. Oh shit, an enlightened royalist. So you'll endorse multiculturalism then? Hello, sir. I would like to grant you leadership of the intelligentsia. The government retains its legitimacy. Something more legitimate. I could cut taxes to get above there, but I think it might just be better if I don't. And this kind of makes it so... Do I want to force this through? Like, it's an actual question that I have to be very careful about how I answer. Right? Oh, fucking Christ, I pay my bureaucrats so goddamn much. No, this actually works. Because that means, by and large, the intelligentsia are gonna sweep the fucking election. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna roll with it, and I think it'll work. It'll work. Yeah, we got so much. All right. Yeah, looks like the steel went pretty well. We're bringing down the number of peasants pretty quickly, which is always good to see. All right. But yeah, I would like to try and get my standard of living up a bit more if I could. I mean, I guess that's the thing. I've got health system, I have decent education access. Yeah. Okay, I can actually get... It was a mistake to rely on them. How bad can it be? I actually kind of want to weaken the industrialists on this one, so I'm hoping they fail. But I think I can, if they succeed, I can take the credit for myself. Yeah. Nation prospers. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, we'll queue up some more universities. I'll go put it in here. Actually, no, I really should keep it in the capital, if possible. Assuming that this is paying people enough. Yeah, the academics here are making enough to vote on average, which is good. Okay. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter too much. For the voting anyway, I don't think. I know for wealth, the capital is, you know, double. For political power from wealth. I'm not sure about voting, though. Interesting thought. But yeah, we're blowing through all this. You know what? I'm also going to toss down a single oil rig. Just so I can see what its profit margin is. I'm not expecting a lot. But, you know. I am trying to push my way through the remaining Tier 3 production techs here, and before too long, oil is going to start to matter. You know? Let's see, is it down here? Yeah, here's some lead. So, like, glass becomes a thing we want eventually. Which you can do a lot with. Alright. So yeah, we'll toss that in. But yeah, keep the building going. Our deficit is shrinking. So I think I definitely made the right call expanding the construction sector. As I did. Alright. And Antiquaria continues to be a pretty potent thing. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it would be worth it to move my capital to Antioquia here. Whatever it's called. Also, you still guaranteed? You have a defensive pack now. Ugh. America, can't you just lose interest and go away? I really don't want to have to fight you. Alright. So, well, the oil rig, there's not exactly a whole lot of demand. But we'll see. So we can do vacuum packaging. That actually gets us some demand. How about that? Alright. Alright, well that's a... Okay, well it's gonna depend. Actually, that's probably the best outcome. Okay, yeah. Like, the Liberal Party winning 47% will be fine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. How do I feel about that? I mean, out of all of the communist types, I do enjoy anarchists the most. Not for their laws, outside of, you know, passing multiculturalism, which I feel like is just always a fight. But 30% momentum isn't going to fix anything here, is it? No, not unless I get some pretty negative hits, and even then. So I think I'm actually going to try and limit the foreign influence. Jesus. Well, maybe I should have let him just really stack up some extra momentum. Because it might have been... Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to reload. I should have paid attention to Commander, you know, Command Civic Coalition and all that. That's my bad. Yeah, because if I can get them to have enough votes, theoretically they can work together, right? Like, the main point is... Jeez, that barely still was not enough. I don't know. Just hypothetically. You know? Give me the reason why. Negative 133 from ideological incompatibility. Yeah, that's not great. So that was probably actually the mistake then. Frig. Yeah. So... I don't know, unless I can get, like, a bullet to put into the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party, it's probably not gonna fly. Which is a shame. I'm waiting to see what the next one is, and then honestly I'm probably gonna relift. I don't know, maybe I get, you know, something that's gonna be like minus 30% momentum with the Liberal Party. But I doubt it. Just another 10% momentum for the Social Democrats. Because, like, really? Yeah. So, we're not getting a bullet for them. Which is unfortunate. So, I'm right to just try and carry the Liberal Party to power here. So we're going to just limit the Social Democrat Party as much as possible. Yeah, with them in power and in support of it, like, I can try and force through multiculturalism. Well, that'll be good. We still need a complete path to liberalism, hilariously, but that's fine. Like, this is the hard part. You know, because realistically from here, it's going to be pretty easy, I think, to push down to just census suffrage. Like, we have 42% support for it, after all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take that. Unfortunate. Sweet. Yeah. Enacting laws during elections is very profitable sometimes. Alright. So yeah, party favorites. Well, it's alright. I mean, honestly, the landowners are pretty much gone at this point, aren't they? Yeah, 5%. Although, honestly, democracy will probably save them. Yeah, the Red Scare. Honestly, yeah. The leftists are a threat to our nation. Alright. There we are. So that's pretty good. 47.9% of the vote. Which certainly helps. Alright, so our odds are 44% success. Hell on earth. Don't care. Alright. Yeah, so that's a pretty good set there. Unfortunately, our government is slightly less legitimate now than it used to be. Alright. Okay. Well, before our iron mines completely crap on us, I suppose I should build some more stuff, and also some more trains. Alright. Yeah, the Social Democrats didn't really win or lose from the election too much. The biggest problem, I'd say, now is they're, you know, attached to the hip of the rural folk. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so we've got one step up over the setbacks. It's good to see. Alright. Yeah, multiculturalism should help ensure that I basically have an infinite flow of peasants, so I'm getting hopeful. It's probably dangerous, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Alright, I think I put... Yeah, I was going to say I put these here, right? Good. Alright. So Nile is the last T3. Yeah. Alright. Trying to think. Decline. That's fine. You know? That's fine. So, get the hell out of my country. Problem solved. Problem solved. Alright, so yeah. The American market is in need of more clothes. So we can start there. Oh wait, there's no people to work the clothes here. So, on that note, hypothetically, if I wanted to build some additional textile mills, where's got a lot of peasants? Lopez. Fair enough. This place is pretty suboptimal, though. But man, does it have a lot of peasants. I'm not gonna lie. It does have a lot of peasants. Although, realistically, why are they all arriving here? Mass migration target for the Boers. Like, what makes this place so nice for people? You know? It's actually a good question. I don't know. But like 365 million is a lot of people to be migrating to here. I mean, at the bare minimum, I feel like we can definitely do a furniture manufactory here, but we don't really need a furniture manufactory. Okay, so let's strike that. Next up is Zulia. Well, that would be, I think, a lot more optimal. Nope, that is extremely bad. God damn. Alright. Hesteza. Bolivar. Okay. How about here? Here. Okay. I can't seem to grow fucking cotton and dye anywhere else, so I'm actually going to continue the expansion here. Because what the hell else can I do? You know? That's right, nothing. Thieves and liars. Unity campaign. Good. Well, luckily we won't have any discrimination soon, so. Alright. So, at this point, the battle lines are pretty much drawn. Success and stall have consumed all of the odds. So we just need to roll 2 more successes, which is honestly pretty likely. And I should have more than 3 setbacks to roll. In fact, some of them might even improve our odds. So, make of that what you will. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, and then we can... Holy shit, 100%. Nice. There's not enough silk. Not enough silk. Oh yeah, right. That's the problem, isn't it? America, for whatever reason, and China refuse to be interested in each other. Alright. So based on how things go, I might still just actually be able to push through universal suffrage really freaking quickly. Oh, wait, no, I'm getting plus 40% from past checkpoints. Well, either way, that's going to be at least like 60%. You know? Angry revolutionaries. Unfortunately, it is likely too late. Although, damn, do you have a lot of my country. Yeah. Yeah, you do have 18% clout. You have 8% clout. It's fair, I suppose. Alright. It does look like, as I guess a bit of good news, my private sector has managed to expand fairly dramatically. Damn. We lost 10%. Quietly muzzle. There. That'll reduce the stall chances a little bit. So that'll help. Australia to Zulia. In theory, as I get more jobs here, the attraction should increase. So I'm hopeful. Yep. Alright. And I mean, theoretically, wages should continue to climb in the region as well, so. The armed forces must remain loyal. Alright. It's time for a coin flip. Alright. We're building rubber plantations. Honestly, kind of curious. Yikes. Yeah, engines are pretty expensive these days in the American market. Alright, we have multiculturalism. So, how much does this piss off the industrialists? Fuck, that's bad. That's actually okay if they choose to revolt, because that will transfer all of their electoral power to the intelligentsia. So, doing that. What do you mean they took the Liberal Party with them? Alright, well, that didn't quite work out like I anticipated. Alright, you win. I yield. I think I just researched technology. Anile. Not exactly a useful technology, but it's a technology. Alright, so it looks like I'm taking over the construction sector. Yeah, those jerks took the Liberal Party with them. I was hoping they would stay in government, but alas, not quite. I think my best shot might just be trying to push for census suffrage then, because it's only a -5 change and it still completes the journal entry. Alright. Okay. And in general, I should see a lot more migration now that I have multiculturalism passed. I still only have freedom of conscience, so ideally if I could do total separation, then that would finish it. And I would accept the world. Nice. Yeah, autocracy Britain. Yeah, so be it. Yeah, I'm constructing a worryingly large amount of buildings right now, and my industrialists appear to be constructing very little. Although that could be at least related to them having to buy all these buildings I'm building, I don't know. My nationally owned building hasn't exactly been going up too much, so it might just be a matter of trying to get enough. Okay, so this changes out shopkeepers for some bureaucrats and clerks. You know, I've never thought about it, but, like, that is actually potentially a very good control tool, isn't it? Because shopkeepers will, by and large, support the petit bourgeois. The bureaucrats will more likely support intelligentsia. And where are your clerks at, yo? Clerks also primarily support the intelligentsia. Let's do industrial port. So yeah. Is it technically an urban building? Yeah, let's do publicly traded. That ought to be a bit of a reshuffle. Yeah, weaken them. And everyone else can go support the intelligentsia, maybe. Yeah, they're now powerful. I was going to say, there we are, an Afro-Caribbean mass migration. Assyrians. And yeah, there we are. Alright. Bedouins. And yeah, there we are. Now the population's going to flow in something fierce. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cherokee from the Confederacy. Yeah, there we are. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with him, like, losing popularity and attraction. Mm-hmm. Alright. Because, yeah, the weaker the industrialists are, the better. Jesus Christ, yeah, everyone's just pouring in. Alright. Good lord. Yeah. Greener Grass campaign. Intelligentsia. Yeah, if I can get the new Colossus, which, I mean, assuming I've got an Art Academy. Okay, I'm going to start building a level 3 Art Academy. Perfect. Yeah, we're just going to get tons of mass immigration now. And with that Art Academy, I think I actually complete the entire liberal journal entry tree when I enact census suffrage. Because I'll have complete path to liberalism, I'll then have freedom of thought, and then New Colossus. Because I think New Colossus only requires freedom of conscience. I'll still move on to total separation for sure, but, you know. Excellent pick, America. I approve. Yeah. I would love to get the rest of my education through. Which should definitely happen once I have census suffrage. Public address goes awry. Scrap and try again. Cindy from France? Jesus Christ, France. Alright. So on that note... Melanesians from France. Yeah, French Cindy, there we are. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of people. Yeah, no, my population is pretty much going to start shooting up like a straight bloody line now, so... That'll fix most of my problems, I think. As more and more... as more and more people arrive, so... Split Amazonian state. Okay. Could really use some rubber. Yeah, we are doing machine steel tools, so we're consuming all the rubber I can get. It's just hard. Oh yeah. We've also stopped building so much. Fair enough. 57,000, 10,000. Santiago, I was going to say, well, despite the massive population influx, lacks any extra people. Alright. So I'm pretty much going to have to accept that I need to develop La Paz now. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. La Paz is where I need to develop. Because shit's here. Like, the people are just here. The people are just here. So, just want to double check here. What do you guys spending money on? Services. Massive amounts on services and clothes. Alright. Well, even if it's a shitty production hub, maybe I should... Like... I don't know. Should I build, like, a clothes factory here? Food factory seems like it would be pretty decent. I don't know. It feels bad to put it there. But... Protected speech. I offer them census suffrage as a compromise. We're really working on that, guys. Come on, stay focused. Britons. Yeah. Javans. Good lord. Yeah. Come on. Bring in more people. Maghrebi. Yeah, it's mostly just France massively bleeding pops. It doesn't help that they're getting invaded by the Germans again. which something tells me that their population is now declining. Yep. Yep. People are fleeing en masse from the French Empire. Ah, yes, Han from the... Okay, I just wanted to check to see how much they had. Sometimes if, Britain's like, I'm going to take a full freaking state, that can be a lot of people. Not this time, but it can be. Like I say, now my main goal really is just to complete New Colossus, which I think I do, assuming I can pull census suffrage out. The debate failed. Just that little bit of a loss. Gone. Doesn't help that there's such a nasty stall chance. I don't know. March 15, 1902. Inviting an exile, like a reformer, would be really good here, at least. Alright. We'll consider it. But yeah, it turns out passing census suffrage may not be the easiest thing. Oh shit, the landowners are fully marginalized at this point. Nice. Yeah. Trade unionists are starting to take off. Alright. Well, I mean, at this point, I feel like my rural folk should also be starting to take off a little bit. Not as much as I expected. In fact, they're kind of decreasing. I don't know. Don't care. Mortality really doesn't matter to me anymore, because I have unlimited labor. Pay no attention to the wall that my population graph is slowly becoming. That's just life. Oh yeah, by the way, build all the opium plantations. All of them, go. Motherfucker. Alright, we failed census suffrage by the looks of it, unless I can pull something out of my hat. Yeah. The only hope really is I can find somebody who's decent at this. The only thing they'd point more is technocracy. Which, I don't know, maybe that's a good idea. Because technocracy should be easier to get off of, in theory. Should just empower the intelligentsia a lot more, who will then, be, I think, capable of pushing us off. I don't know. I'll let it keep going, though. Where does the election put us at? Yeah. Alright. The friggin' Conservative Party is going to claim, like, still 43% of the bloody vote. Despite my best efforts. Alright. Okay, we're doing automatic bottle blowers, which is potentially good. I did get nitrogen fixation. So, let's do chemical fertilizers. And so, let's see, fertilizer plants, nitrogen fixation process. They'll need a little bit of oil, but I can supply that. Our great nation. Alright. Yeah, unfortunate. It's not a whole lot of discrimination, but That's probably not a good one to pick. Woof. Alright, so we're going to have to take a second L here for legislative failures. Oh no, never mind. It just completely failed. Alright, Guaranteed Liberties has a high chance of success right now. Which I guess I should do. Would not be discriminated against in Gran Columbia. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we enact some Guaranteed Liberties. Alright, well, I think that's probably going to be where I call it. Things are kind of going well. Like, my standard of living is actually dropping due to the incredible immigration I'm getting, but, I mean, economic power is economic power here. You know, I think I started this episode, like, what was that, 7 years ago at 60 million GDP, and I now have 90 million? So, like, it's going well. It's hard to argue with here. You know, the growth has been pretty damn good. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I've been Glenn, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.